And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. This morning, the first of 3 streams today and the first of 2 reviews after this game is over. We are live for Canada versus Czechia 2026 Milano Cortina Olympics men's hockey quarterfinals. We are ready. We're here. It's time to go. 3 minutes to puck drop. Czechia, Canada. Can Canada get a step closer to a gold medal? And then we have 2 CONCACAF games later today as well. And then, of course, we have LA Galaxy versus Sporting San Miguelito tomorrow as well. And then we have another Olympic game if Canada wins, which they should. They already beat Czechia once. Unless Czechia has the aura of the frickin' World Juniors team and this game goes off the rails. Either way. And then, of course, the Toronto FC season preview that same day for later that night. Whether this is the early game or not. It's either 10:30, 9:30, or 2 o'clock, the Canada game, if they play the next round. 9:30 or 3. Or in Canada, it's 10:30 or 3. But how's the weather where you are? Currently back in Toronto, it's wet now and 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Wet snow and 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Yeah, over here it's warm, clear, and severe weather tomorrow. Possible. Yeah. Fun. Yeah, that's fun. With that being said, we're here. We're ready to go. Binnington starts in goal for Canada. Czechia, Canada. Slovakia already won their game over Germany, which I'm kind of surprised. I won't lie. Like, I thought Germany was better than that. 35-27 on shots on goal. Let's see. Dalibor Dvorsky scored. Tomas Tatar scored. Slavkovsky with the assist. But Canada wearing red. Canada most likely will play the winner of Switzerland and Finland if they win this game. USA or Sweden will likely play, well, no. USA will likely play Slovakia if they win, but if Sweden wins, then they'll probably play Canada, but probably. But either way, Canada's already beat Czechia, so let's see where this game goes. Speaking of, I know this looks different, but boom, we got the Lando Norris Monster Energy. Might as well drink it today. Lukas Dolstal is the goalie for Czechia. I think he plays for Anaheim. Plekanec is an assistant for Czechia. Good for him. In minutes. In seconds, I should say. This game's about to start. Before you know it. Pasternak playing for Czechia. How we doing, Dillon? How we doing? I can't believe they broke up the Celebrini, McKinnon, McDavid line. I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that, but you know, whatever. That's whatever. This isn't Champions Cup. But it's hockey, though. And it's the only hockey you're going to get this year because the Leafs suck ass. You get Olympic hockey instead of Leafs playoff hockey, which at least this might end with a championship. And we're off. McDavid wins the draw, and he gets put on the ice by the Czechs. 20 minutes in the first period of hockey. And here comes Canada down the way. Tom Wilson on the first line with McDavid and Celebrini. First line, Celebrini, McDavid, Wilson for Canada. Hagel, McKinnon, Suzuki. Shot, save. Marner, Crosby, Stone. Marchand, Horvat, Reinhardt. Saved by Binnington. Seth Jarvis, the spare forward. Binnington freezes it. That'll be a face-off. Are Canada favorites? Yes, they are. Will I do Champs Cup? Yes, I'm live 3 times today. Look at the damn schedule. I'll be live for the Defense Force game, and I'll be live for Vancouver Cartagenas. Buddy, I'm busy today. Face off, and Canada wins the draw. Taves, McCarr, Harley, Doughty, and Sanheim and Parayko, the defenders for Canada. Shea Theodore, the spare. In goal, Jordan Bennington, and it's getting rough out there. Yeah, Crinol got banned from the Olympics by the French Olympic Association. Yeah, I saw that. I feel like that was a bit harsh. The IHF didn't ban him. Didn't help anything, you know. Starting 11. Joplik, Kampf, Palat, Hertel, Kasha. Andre Kasha, that name. Fleck, Tomasek, Stronsky, Kubalik. That was a little bit too fast. Face off. Pasternak, of course. Simek, Ronek, Kempny, Gudas. Radko Gudas is Czech. Oh, Lord. Spacek and Ruda. In goal, Kundratek, the spare. In goal, Dolstal. Part of the game, really. Not for the IHF. It's funny how Shoresy, the show, is going after the European game versus the North American game. Like, they're not lying. Like, if you've seen the trailer for the new season of Shoresy, like they were saying, like, they're trying to ruin the North American game. They're trying to bring more finesse. Shot, Canada, and McKinnon misses. He does not get the shot off. Marchand finally back in the tournament for Canada. Czechia's got some players, you know? I mean, I didn't realize... You know, I didn't realize Czechia had so many actually pretty solid players. Radko Gudas, Andre Kasha. Well, I don't know if I call Andre Kasha solid, but, you know, he was a former Leaf, you know. Andre Kasha used to play for the Leafs, you know. David Kampf. David Pasternak, of course you wouldn't down him. Dolstal. Ronek, like, I mean, but then again, I mean, if you see how good the Czechs have been at the World Juniors, it makes sense. Czechia, a lot of their players have played in the NHL. Yep. They're getting better. I mean, what can you say? I mean, they don't win games in the World Juniors for no reason. Czechia is the freaking... I really want this game. Like, you don't know how bad I want this game. I mean, yeah, it's the Olympics, but we already beat Czechia once in the Olympics already, but you don't know how bad I want this game. Like, Czechia makes me... like, every time I hear the word Czechia when it comes to hockey versus Canada, I wake up in a cold sweat. I couldn't sleep. I wake up in a cold sweat. Like, Czechia, I know this is the main team and not the World Juniors, but the shit that they've pulled on us at the World Juniors, I can't do it, man. Like, I need Canada to win this game. I cannot stand another embarrassment at the hands of the Czechs. I can't do it. McDavid has the puck, gets past, shot, goal! Macklin Celebrini! What a play by Connor McDavid to lay it off to the kid, Celebrini. 1-0. 1-0. Wow. Drop, pass, and boom. That's what I'm talking about. The future is teal. Can we stop? Macklin Celebrini is a better player than Connor Bedard. Excuse me. What a shot. McDavid with a drop pass and just on the perfect line for Celebrini. Man, I hate that he's a San Jose Shark. My God. Celebrini's the better player. He always was, but he always was the better player, but Macklin Celebrini. One nothing. Face off, Kampf versus McKinnon. Former Leaf David Kampf, by the way. Speaking of former Leafs. Macklin Celebrini, 305 in. Connor McDavid with the assist. He stripped the other player. Goal. Okay. Three, 5, 1, nothing. Easy as you like. Shot wide. Binnington makes the save. Wow. Okay, so Binnington looks better today. Good. Oceania. They don't play hockey, if that's your question. How the fuck would Fiji play hockey? Man, if Fiji showed up in a freaking hockey tournament, dude, they'd get killed. You think France was bad? You think France was bad? Dude, if you think France was bad, just put Fiji against Canada. They'd be killed. They'd be killed. Playing forward, blocked away. New Zealand, they probably have a better chance at football. There would be an Asian team if Russia wasn't at war. Well, I mean, though, is Russia Asian? But Russia's looked at as Europe. Shot saved. And I was talking about Fiji, which is Oceania. So, Harley. I mean, technically no. Technically yes. Like, Russia is more Europe. 15 minutes. 15-minute intermissions as well. Here comes Canada. They gain the zone. Jarvis. They're using all the forwards? Shot, save, and covered by Dolstal. What do you think of the women's gold medal game tomorrow? Canada's getting killed. The U.S. is the best. I hate to say it, and I hope I'm wrong, but the U.S. women's team is the best team in the tournament by far. This is going to be embarrassing. I mean, Poulin has to be healthy, that's for sure. But even then, I don't think that may make it 3-0, 3-1 instead of 5. I think it's going to be a devastating loss. Just under the glove of Dostal from Celebrini. I think the women are screwed. They're cooked. The U.S. women are just the better team. You don't lose 5-1 out of nowhere. Now, maybe you play better the second time. I don't know. Celebrini. Maybe you do. I don't know. But I don't know. We'll see, though. It's not going to be pretty. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think the Canadian women are going to win the gold. Silver isn't bad per se, but it's Canada and hockey. You think Dr. Haley Wickenheiser could strap him up one more time? You think she's got anything left in the tank? Shit, might as well. I don't know if I'm kidding. That's the problem. I don't know if I'm kidding. That's the problem. Playing forward. Czechia's, I don't know. They look better than the last time these two teams played. Speaking of playing a team twice. You know, it's hard to win 2 in a row. Especially in a short time period like this. Why do you think it's hard to sweep at the Stanley Cup Finals? Or Stanley Cup playoffs in general? I mean, look at Toronto-Ottawa. Right? I mean, Ottawa was a solid team last year. I'm not saying they weren't, but, you know. I mean, look at Tampa. Here's a better one. Look at Tampa versus Florida last year. There you go. And that'll be a TV timeout. Yeah, I would say. Well, no. 1-0 at the first TV break for Canada, Czechia. I mean, yeah. I mean, Finland and Sweden aren't the same as they used to be. I think Finland won in 22, but there was no NHLers there. But if there are NHLers there, the North American teams are going to win. Normally Canada. Oh, and Russia's gone too, so that just changes everything, you know. Oh, no, we did. Oh, well, there you go. We did take it. My bad. Yeah, probably. I feel for the Russian athletes, I won't lie. I agree. You know, I mean, I hate it for the Russian athletes. I really do. Like, they're paying for the sins of their government. But you know what I hate more? The fact that other countries who commit war crimes are not banned from the Olympics or any sports. The USA. Like the USA, they've never been banned from the Olympics or world sport. And they've committed a whole hell of a lot of war crimes. But Russia gets banned, though, you know, like there should be 3 teams banned from world sport right now if we want to be fair. 3. And I think you know who. I don't need to spell it out for you, do I? Russia, USA, and Sun will spell it out for you if I don't. I'm sure. I'm sure. If we're being fair, if we're being correct, there should be 3 teams banned from world sport right now. But no, Russia's Russia, so Russia gets... I'm not saying they shouldn't be, but come on. Let's be fair. Let's be continuous here. Let's be correct here. Don't ban one team and not the other teams who commit war crimes and genocides and such. If Russia can get banned, other teams should get banned. I'm just saying. But you would never ban the USA, right? And 12-28, that's a icing. Nope, Canada has it. It's still in play. So, point is, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Commit war crimes, get banned. Invade a country, get banned, and commit war crimes. Probably also a genocide. Commit a genocide, get banned. Should it be that hard? Should it be that hard? I don't know. And no, the USA should have been banned for years, not just now. No, the USA should have been banned from world sports since Vietnam. Playing forward, Czechia. Goal for Czechia, it's tied. 1-1. Well, that was coming. Honestly, that was coming. Was it Radko Gudas? No. Sedlak. Sedlak makes it 1-1. It's the guy that I've never heard of. Why? Dude, it's the guy I've never heard of. You have all these NHLers, and the guy who scores is a guy I've never heard of. How does that happen? 1-1. David Kampf wins the draw. Am I wrong for saying Czechia might be the better player or better team right now? Sedlak, Cervenka, and Gudas. Cervenka, Gudas assists. Lucas Sedlak. Yeah, he ain't in the NHL. He has no picture. Playing forward, 11-19. 8:34. 1-1. Tie game. Shot, save. Bennington makes the save. I mean, he's better than last game. Playing forward. Ooh, Hagel. Is he onside, though? I have no clue. We're all good. Playing forward, blocked away. But with that being said, 1-1. Bennington should not be the goalie. I mean, when he's locked in, but I mean, I think Czechia was throwing everybody at the net. Oh, by the way, go to the net! See, they did their job, right? Shot, blocked away. See, that's what I mean by go to the net. Go to the net is what I mean. Go to the net, and there's going to be a penalty here. And it's going to be a Czechia player going to the box. It's a power play for Canada. Power play for Canada, 2 minute. Ooh, let's see. Jarvis got hooked by Ruta. I think that was a hook. Or was it a high stick? Do you get a 4 minute if there's blood in IHHF? 2 minutes. Ruta for holding for 2. Well, okay, that's why it doesn't matter. Okay, playing it back. Canada on the power play, and they just gave it away. There's no World Cup of Hockey till 2028. Shot! Blocked! That's in 2028. Yeah, they're bringing back the World Cup of Hockey. Rejoice. 2028. I can't wait. Technically, this is the Olympics, but then again, the Olympics were the World Cup until the World Cup of football became a thing. But there's been the World Cup of Hockey intermittently, and there's still the Olympics. Huh. Well, why do you think Uruguay has stars? Shot! Wide. Rings around the boards. And then you can have the argument about women's football. Technically, blocked away. Women's football, you could argue the Olympics may be bigger than the World Cup for the women in football. You could argue. Shot off the post. You could argue. You could argue. Or it's 1A, 1B. You could argue. Like, I'm not saying the W Gold Cup is garbage. I'm not saying the Women's Euros is garbage. But the Women's Olympics are kind of like right there with the World Cup. And normally, shot! Save! Saved by Dolstall. In theory, though, the power play is having a man up. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. A power play is having a man up, as I've referred to. If you're on if it's 11 v 10 in football, I call that a power play. It's just not timed. It's just not timed. There's a difference. There's a difference. Playing forward. Canada, 45 seconds left on the power play. Speaking of. How we doing, Hans? On Twitch instead. How we doing? Playing forward. Marner! Marner with a shot saved by Dolstall! Actually, he shot for once. Well, good job, Mitch. That's the first time he tried to shoot. Theodore. Theodore dumps it in. He broke his stick. Yeah, I'm not doing the next Real España game, just to be clear. In through. Shot saved by Bennington. Rebound. It'll get cleared. Barely. Power play over. 7:53 left in the first period. No problem. Sorry that game sucked, but y'all have no chance to come back. So, man, I'd get no views. Like doing the LAFC versus Real España second leg, there's no reason. That'd just be overkill. Let me try to get views with a game that might actually get some views. Next Tuesday. Not that it matters, but, you know, sometimes it's just not worth it, you know? It's not worth it. At least you got the first leg. I feel bad. Like, you're the only person I feel bad for not doing the second leg. Because I know you're a Real España fan, but one versus a possible, I don't know, you've been here a long time. Now that makes me seem like an asshole. But either way, being like one over a possible, so I don't know how big the audience is, you know, but, or could be, but there's no reason. Nashville, Ottawa, maybe something will happen over there. I don't know. Say, at least there's a chance of something happening over there. Probably not, though. But at least that's still within the realm of, hey, maybe this could be overturned. 6-1's like I'm sitting there for 2 hours. For what reason? Just see Wonga score another hat trick? Maybe Son gets one. I don't even know if I'd want to do a Messi game that's like 6-1 after the second leg. But what if you did? Well, it is Messi. That's probably why I would. Playing through Canada, still has it. Oh, what a hit. Is that Gudis? As you would expect. I think 8-10. Yeah. On Wednesday and next week, and then the one game on Thursday. And there's a stoppage of play, and there will be another penalty, and Canada's going to the penalty kill. No. No. I thought Harley was going into the box. Nope. It's Celebrini. It's Celebrini. What did he do? I guess he pulled the stick. Hooked the stick. Celebrini into the box. He's the man in the box. Sedlock scored 8:34 into the period. Yes, it made it 1-1. Bennington was way off of his. Okay, yeah, no, that was his fault. No, that was his fault. No, that was his fault. That was his fault. That's cool. Jordan Bennington in goal for the Canadians. Bam, bam, bam. And Celebrini's in the box. 1-1. Celebrini scored a goal and he's in the box for interference. Okay, that's a call. How we doing, everybody? Celebrini and McDavid being 10 p.m. games sucks. I don't disagree. I will say this. If San Jose makes the playoffs and the Leafs don't, I might just bandwagon the San Jose Sharks during the playoffs. Blocked away. I love watching Celebrini play. Like, he legitimately might be that guy. Like, he's a damn good player, but oh, man. Blocked. Cleared away by Canada. Like, he is awesome. Celebrini is better than Bedard. That's obvious. Like, just imagine the next Canadian men's Olympic team. And there's a player hurt for Czechia. Corey Baird left Cincinnati. Oh, yeah, he went to San Diego. My bad. I forgot about that. Shot, goal! No, it went around the boards. I thought that went in. Cervenka takes the shot. I thought that went in. 1:10 left on the power play. I need to see a replay. That didn't go in? What a save by Binnington. Oh, my God. Well, Binnington's locked in. That's good news. He's playing like Blues, Binnington. This game might be goal! 2-1 Czechia. Oh, no. 2-1 Czechia. Pasternak on the power play. Well, if it was anybody, you knew who it was going to be. Pasternak. Well, the Czechs were like, no, we'll get them this time. And here we are. They're ahead. Oh, no. Sedlak drops it back. Pasternak takes a shot from the point, and there it is. David Pasternak. Top bins. You just knew. Czechia's been the better team throughout the first period. I'm going to be real. Ooh, Lord. 1-2. Can Canada come back? OMG, Canada's losing. And there we go. Yeah, give Pasta enough chances. It's been coming. Czech should be ahead on bounce of play. Canada's losing. Pasta. Czech should be ahead. I'm not even lying saying this. Post. Remember when Liverpool came back against Barcelona? Why isn't basketball here in the Olympics? It's the Winter Olympics, dude. You know what? Maybe you're right about Binnington not being the goalie. Maybe it should be Logan Thompson. What the hell are we saying, man? Logan Thompson should be the goalie? What have we... Oh, Lord. Tom Wilson is into a scrap. TV timeout. 5:11 to go. 2-1 Czechia. Canada has 45 minutes to come back. Well, that makes sense. Damn, basketball's played during winter, but it's a summer sport for the Olympics. Probably because they play during the winter and the spring. I guess because the off season is when the Olympics are, but the Winter Olympics play hockey and Winter Olympics. But it would be stupid to have hockey played during the summer. It really would. In theory, no. Well, I don't think it's just that, but, you know, think about it, though. I don't know. Either way. Huh. Sporting KC got a midfielder from Sweden. Well, there you go. And here comes Canada. Face off at center ice. and Canada wins the draw. Canada's got some work to do to come back. Czechia's been the better team through one, for sure. Czechia said they couldn't beat us 2 times in a row. Well, so far, they've been right. I think I hate Czechia. I don't know if I ever... What is it with Canada getting exposed or getting embarrassed by Czechia? I thought that was just a juniors thing. This team is stacked. What are you telling me? Shot blocked away by Dolstal. Seriously, really. Tipped and lost. Czechia's on us like white on rice. Maybe we didn't. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should avoid the checks. Maybe we should have avoided the checks. Shot. Bennington makes the save. Oh, no. Maybe Canada should have avoided the checks. Maybe. Huh. Ain't that something? Draw 1 by Canada. Good. Sedlak has 3 shots on goal. What is it with, I swear, man. I don't know if I could take many more of these Czechia-Canada situations. I don't know if I could. Wilson. Past the post. McDavid. Like, it's one thing losing World Juniors games to Czechia. It's another thing losing an Olympic tournament to Czechia. We can't let this happen. Tom Wilson. This is why you don't break up the McKinnon and Celebrini offside. This is why you don't break up the Mac attack line. Who thought it was a good idea to put Tom Wilson on the first line? I guess it was John Cooper. And Tom Wilson's in the box. It just keeps getting worse. Tom Wilson in for high sticking. No. He should never be on the first line. Nope. What the hell? No. High sticking for Wilson. No, I want him off the top line. Get him off. Get him off the top line. No, I want him off. 1:47 left on the power play. 10 shots to 8. Czechia's been the better team. 1 for 1 on the power play for Czechia. They've been buzzing. Tom Wilson making trouble again, but playing the innocent card. Czechs have Slavic power. They don't eat Wonder Bread or Kraft dinner. Tom Wilson's an idiot, says Rio. He might be. 2:33. 1:12 on the power play. Tom Wilson isn't good enough for the bench. Don't let Dillon hear you say that. And I think you might have just, I don't know. I don't know if he could be either way. Dillon loves Tom Wilson. I don't know if he loves him enough to want him to be a Winnipeg Jet, but like they would do that anyway. Canada gets it. Mark Stone dumps it in right to Dolstal. Dolstal slaps it away. Blocked away. Here comes Canada. Hagel dumps it. Shot. Makar. Dumped down by Czechia. Just don't allow a goal on the power play. I don't know if Tom Wilson would ever go to the Jets, but, you know. When he's washed up, he might. Hockey's the only men's sport in the Winter Olympics. There's no soccer, boxing, basketball, baseball, and rugby. Yeah, because those are all summer sports. Onside and dumped. You're telling me that's not a penalty, though? Canada kills off the power play. It's a hard time seeing him outside of Washington. I agree. I'm just saying. Celebrini. Oh, man, the stick handling from Celebrini, though. Oh, my God. Shot by McDavid. Man, Celebrini with that stick handling, though. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. 28 seconds left in the period. Oh. Okay, Canada. Can we keep it tied after 20? McKinnon. Offside. Canada called offside with 19.5 left. Nobody plays baseball in the winter except for the Caribbean. Basketball, boxing. Well, yeah, it's year round, but it is what it is. Connor McDavid has 10 points in 4 games. Rugby, either way. I don't know, but either way. Playing it back. 17 seconds. Behind the goal. Dostal gets it clear. Canada fights for it at the boards. Celebrini dumps back, and that's going to get out of the zone, and that'll end the period. And it's the end of 1, and Czechia has the lead after 20. And frankly, they deserve it. Pronek and Cervenka with the assists. No, 14:49. One to 2. We're going to the second, and Canada's down 1. Yeah, that's awesome. No, it's not. 2 penalties for Canada. They've been very undisciplined, and Czechia's been the better team. Canada has 1 more shot on goal against Czechia, but not pretty. Why can't we do the Winter and Summer Olympics at the same time? Because some of these sports need snow. They used to do the Winter and Summer Olympics in the same year, but not at the same time. That stopped happening back in like the 40s. So do that what you will. Czechia obviously is the better team. This might be good for Canada, competitive game. I agree, but I need to see. They need to come back, man. Canada's underestimating Czechia too much. Leafs PK goats. David Kampf and Andre Kasha killed the PK against Canada's best. Yep. Marner fumble incoming, probably. We'll take a short break. At the intermission, we'll talk about the first period, and we'll get this one going. Canada's got to do better. With that being said, sit tight. We'll be back. We're back. We're back. Didn't think I'd be up on the that gone that long. 2-1 at the intermission for Czechia. Canada has one more shot. Czechia's been the better team. I think they've been burning. They've been absolutely just pushing. They've been going for it. They've been throwing everything at Canada. And personally, I think at some point the ice has got to flip to Canada. The ice has got to tip to Canada. You know? At some point. I feel like this game has to flip towards Canada at times. But we'll see. We'll see. Yep. With that being said, I like what I'm seeing. If I'm a Czechian, I like what I'm seeing. But can they keep this up for 2 more periods? I don't know. We're all in C. Can they keep it going? With that being said, we're ready for the second period. 20 minutes down, 40 to go, and possible overtime, of course. Some things to look for today. If Germany beats Slovakia and all the top remaining seeds win out, the semifinals will be Germany, Canada, Finland, USA. If Slovakia wins this early quarterfinal game and the remaining top seeds win out, it's Finland, Canada, Slovakia, USA. If Sweden wins tonight and the other top seeds win out, it's Sweden, Canada, Finland, Slovakia. Well, what happens if Czechia wins, asshole? People are like, oh, the Czechs are toast. What do you mean, toast? They don't know toast. You beat a team 5-1, and they beat your ass the next game. Czechia looks ready. Canada didn't. Even when the Leafs aren't playing, Gudis lives rent-free in my head. Czech's legs will be dead by the third. Watching that first period made me feel like I was watching a Leafs game. Here comes the second period. Here we go. Let's see what happens over the next 20. Here we go. Canada, Czechia, face-off. 20 more minutes. Let's see where this goes. IHF ref. And McDavid wins the draw. $20 minutes in this period. 10 minutes to halfway through the game. 20 more to 2/3. It ain't pretty, but we're going to find out how this goes. Good block. Canada has to keep it and take it back to put it back onside. I don't know if he had to take it that far back, but maybe IHF is different. Yep. Dumps it. Round. Dostal. Steal at the wall. Good Canada play. Celebrini. He ain't afraid to go into the wall, which is shocking. See, and this is why I don't defend Mitch Marner. Saved by Bennington. See, Mitch Marner would never go into the corner like that to get a puck. He never would. Celebrini, similar build, similar style of hockey, but at least he goes into the corner. And there is a stoppage of play, and that should be, I think that's a power play for Canada. Or is that just stoppage of play? Could be an icing. Face off. It's a face off. The defensive zone for Canada. So icing on Canada. Czechia still come out hot so far. They don't have dead legs yet. Kind of want them to have dead legs soon. Natchez puts it wide. Good steal by Wilson, and he just slips on his ass. Jesus. Wilson has the puck. Offside. Offside on Canada. Tom Wilson did not gain the zone when he passed the puck. But Czechia has the puck. Drops down. Theodore. Icing on Czechia. 18:06. Face off on the other end. Playing forward. Canada drops it. Marner shot blocked. What is he doing, man? Marner, you're garbage. Why? I do not want to see him. Honestly, when I said I didn't want to see him play again, I also meant Canada. I knew that was going to be too far gone, but when I said I didn't want to see Marner played again, I also meant Canada. I don't want to see Marner ever play a game of hockey again. I don't. Not for my team, at least. But what about the Four Nations face-off? Yeah, that was a cool 2-week tournament. That was cool. He was good in that. He proceeded to turn back into the same guy we've been used to when he played Florida. I know Radko Gudas is on the ice, but could you stop being a punk? Dude, you were a punk against France. Dude. Mitch Marner was a punk against France. France. No. Like, oh no, bad giveaway. Czechia is like in the right spot at the right time, no matter what. Like, that's just either way. 16-23. Playing forward. Around the ice. Shot! Blocked. Blocked. Block, 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 block. Celebrini shot. In front. And still with Canada. To the point. Canada definitely have more jump this period. I don't know if it's enough, though. But again, it's sort of what we expected throughout this game. Czechia's legs would die out after playing yesterday as well and going hard. Their legs would start to die out. That goes wide, and that'll be an icing on Canada. But we need to let this tilt a little bit more. Canada looks better in this period, yes. I'd say the first 30 minutes are still Czechia, but it's starting to turn. It's starting to turn. Dostal off the post. Dostal was going to get beat, but that went off the post. But, I mean, I like what I'm seeing so far, all things considered. Dumped. So far through the second, I like what I'm seeing. Binnington into the trapezoid. Dumps it. Hagel. Oh no. Shot. Saved by Binnington. Oof, Maron. That was a choice. That was a choice. Woo, boy. We will be live for Defense Force versus Philly. Philly. Canada versus Ireland before the World Cup. Kampf for the face-off. 15 minutes. 5 minutes away from halfway through the game. Canada are starting to wake up a little bit here. Y'all know I'm Canada down. Playing forward. Oh! Oof, man. Marner plays the puck on. Dumped in. Ringed around the boards. Crosby. Kept in. Canada puts it. Oh, no. Crosby's hobbling off. You don't want to see that. No. Onside. Stone. Rings it around the boards. They go to the wall. Dumped out by Czechia. Don't tell me Crosby's hurt. No. Natchez. Shot. Saved by Binnington. Covered. Crosby is hurt. No. I don't want to see that. No. Took a hit by Gudas. Of course it's Radko Gudas. Natchez. I think there was the hit. Yep. The hit that Natchez threw on him. Yeah, okay. 14-23. Playing forward. Dumped out Czechia. Stolen by Canada. Or not. Binnington around the ice. Oh, no. Am I wrong? Maybe Logan Thompson should be Canada's goalie for this tournament. I don't know. Binnington looks like garbage. Like, are the Blues that bad that Binnington just looks like complete garbage? Icing. And Crosby's going to the locker room. I mean, okay. Plays forward. Chipped over the top. Brought down. Oh. Czechs went into Crosby like... I mean, that was a good hit by Natchez, for sure. But, yeah, throw a hit. I'm not complaining about that. Hits could hurt you. It's hockey. Throws in. Cleared. Still Canada. Slapped over. Shot wide. Michigan, no. Shot saved by Dostal. Wow. It just may not be our day. It may not be our day. That was crazy. Lucas Dostal with a save. McKinnon dumps it in. Shot. Celebrini loses the puck. Tried to stick handle his way through 3 defenders. Didn't do it. Wow. How did McDavid not score? I have no idea either. Mark Stone. Off the wall. Dumped through. Ooh. Dumped away. Still Canada. Dumped behind the net. Dostal covers. Still, now Canada has it. Shot through! No. Good pick. But Marner loses the puck. Of course he does. What a punk. Of course Marner lost the puck. Or puck. Of course that punk lost the puck. Why wouldn't he? He's fucking garbage. Stone. Shot blocked. Oh. Shot blocked. You know, I got to give respect to Czechia. They didn't want to be beat 2 times in a row by Canada. They certainly didn't get, not yet. They played yesterday and they're outworking you. For the most part, they're outworking you. How does that make any sense? They played yesterday. Shot saved. They're on the second half of a back-to-back. And they're outworking you. How does that make any fucking sense? I root for a team who doesn't win back-to-backs. Or they very rarely do. I'm not used to seeing teams win back-to-backs. Especially putting in 100% effort for both. And playing the harder team on the second leg of the back-to-back and winning. I'm not used to that, you know? I'm not used to that. The Czechs are mentally determined. I don't know what it is with... Shot by McDavid is blocked. Some about Slavic countries. Saved by Dostal. And this is respectful, by the way. Slavic countries, Czechia, Croatia, they just fight. Like, and there's blood on the lip of Pasternak. Like, they just fight. Like, even if you think they're screwed, they fight. They kick ass. They don't care what you think about them. They just do it. They just fight. Czechia football. Or Croatian football. They're awesome. They don't care about how people feel about it. They just fight. Czechia hockey. I don't know what it is, but either way. I don't know. Either way. 1-2 after 2. Let's see. Okay. Lando was second in the morning classification for the preseason test in Bahrain. Face-off, Canada. Camp versus McDavid. And Czechia wins the draw. Natchez dumps the puck. 10:34. And covered by Binnington. 32 seconds to halfway through the game. Face off. Canada wins the draw, but the Czechs get it in front. Shot wide. Kept behind the net. Good play. Canada. Don't get onto it, but they get the draw. Dump through. Canada racing. No icing on the play. Why'd you... He spun like a top. What are we doing? Dumps down. Canada. Here comes Czechia. Wide. Ooh. 9:53. Canada cannot allow the next goal to be scored on them. They can't. They got to get the second goal. They got to tie it. Maybe the States and Canada will both not make the Final Four. Time for new countries in Four Nations Cup. After all the Four Nations shit, it'd be funny if neither team made the semis. And that's why it should have been a World Cup of hockey. I don't disagree, but, you know, shot, Sebado Stahl, 9:26. I can't wait for the World Cup of hockey in 2 years. I can't wait for that, but yeah, maybe the Four Nations should have been more than Four Nations. Like, dude, you can't see what Czechia is doing at the freaking World Juniors and be like, you know what, maybe. And here as well, maybe. TV timeout. Maybe it'll be an all Czechoslovakia final. That'd be cool, actually. That'd be cool. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. But with that being said, face off. Crosby in the dressing room, not walking good. Yeah, that sucks. I hate that for Crosby in general, but... Oh, the 49ers will host a regular season game this season at Estadio Azteca with their opponent to be announced. Well, there you go. Face off, Canada, McKinnon, Celebrini. Celebrini rings it around the bar, the wall. McDavid drops it back. Shot. McKinnon loses it. McKinnon. Horrible miss on the slab shot. And it goes all the way down the other end of the ice. Saved. Wow. That could have ended badly. McCarr, the wall. Puck battle. 8:57. Now it would be better to have Bedard than Wilson. I don't know. I don't know if Bedard's that good. I'd take him over Tom Wilson. That's on Bedard. And that'll be a drop puck, a puck drop, face off. Man, that was like a 2-minute freaking puck battle. Oh no, it's a power play for Canada. Kempney goes to the box. Canada on the power play. They got to score here. They have to score here. Nope, Canada's on the power play. That's why they stopped it. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen a puck battle get stopped. Kempney called for a cross check. We got to score here. We have to. We got to score here. Kempney called for cross-checking. Canada on a power play. Interference. Either way, power play. Interference for 2. Looked more like a cross-check to me, but fuck if I know. McDavid. Ooh. 0 for 1 on the power play. Canada gets it at the point, saved by Dostal. Dumped out. Back to the blue line. Canada dumps it. McDavid, shot. Blocked. Binnington steps up. Makar. 8:06, 1:30 on the power play. Makar steps up, dumps it. A stretch pass back to the other blue line. Canada on the power play. Dumps it back. McDavid behind the goal line. McDavid shot. Goal! Canada! Nathan McKinnon ties the game. Nathan McKinnon. What a shot on the power play by Nathan McKinnon. Goal! Celebrini with the assist to McDavid to McKinnon. Boom! Dostal had no idea. Screened up and McKinnon just blasted it on. Posting in. That's what I'm talking about. Tie game. Canada, you've seen the ice tilt towards them throughout the period. We're over halfway and we're back tied. Keep pushing. You couldn't let Czechia score again on you. Not to make it 3-1. Suzuki Kampf face off and Czechia wins the draw. Nathan McKinnon on the power play. McDavid and Celebrini. $12-16. What a shot. You can't let Czechia score on you to make it 3-2, but you certainly couldn't do it to let them make it 3-1. Like, making it, if they made it 3-1, that would have been, you're cooked. Stone. Into the slot. Shot. No. Blocked by Czechia. Shot. Saved by Dostal. Ooh. What are you thinking? Good. Go back to Binnington. 6:37. Icing on Czechia. So be it, right? So be it. Shot. Dostal covers. Offensive zone face-off. Dostal's having a really good game. Like, honestly, though, call me crazy. I think Dostal's having a better game than Binnington. I really do. Honestly, I really do. Turns out Anaheim's got a good team. Turns out he ain't just there because he's Czechian. Anaheim is a good team. Like, no, I'm saying Dostal's earned being at the Olympics. He ain't there because he's Czechian. He's had a really good season with the Ducks. The Ducks, I guess, are a good team. Don Cherry got the Order of Ontario. Awesome. As he should. Don Cherry getting the Order of Ontario as he should. in my book. Don Cherry deserves that. Hell, he deserves the Order of Canada. Don Cherry always will be good in my book. Always. 2-2 at the next TV timeout. Don Cherry will always be good in my book. Always. 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 So I'm happy to see it. Don Cherry getting the Order of Ontario. As he should. Legend. Forever and always, Don Cherry will be a legend. Forever and always. Ron McLean's a rat bastard for throwing Don under the bus. See, I like to compare it to Top Gear. You know? Jeremy Clarkson had his controversies. You know what? You know what? You know what? Damn it. You know what Richard Hammond? You know what Richard Hammond and shit. Mr. Slow. Damn it. Dacia Sandero, Mr. Slow. They left Top Gear too. They made their own show. No. But, you know. Blocked away. 5:36, Canada's tied after 2, or at the end of the fourth part. 3/4 through the second period, Canada's tied. Almost 2/3 through the game, Canada's tied 2-2. Don't allow a goal. You gotta step up. 5:15. Canada, can they get another goal? Here comes Czechia. Good pass. Makar defends it. Shot blocked away. Rings around the boards. Blocked away. Canada gets it back. Celebrini breaking. Celebrini dumps it. Shot save. Dolstal. Celebrini gets. Did he just DDT Radko Gudas? You know what? That's fine. I'm good with that. Radko Gudas just got DDT'd by Macklin Celebrini. Mitch Marner would never. Dolstal. Rings it around the boards. And what the hell was he doing? Dude. Keep your eye on the puck. Wide. Kampf. David Kampf. Good. Back to the blue line. Shot. Blocked. Shot. Blocked. Shot. Cleared. Just get it cleared. Just get it cleared. Good. Keep your eye on the puck. Jesus Christ. Pasternak. Oh! Oh! I think he just got decapitated. I think he just got decapitated. Game over. Metal Gear Solid game over sign. Shot blocked. Does somebody have the Chiseled Adonis clip of like the freaking Metal Gear Solid game over screen? Because that's what happened to Pasternak. Game over. Snake! Absolutely just decapitated. Game over. What part of the game is this? And welcome to your 2026 Milano Cortina d'Empezo men's hockey quarterfinal game. Highlight commentary. Holy shit. Oh shit. Game over. He just got decapitated. Pasternak just got decapitated. Game over. Parayko no. Shot blocked. Shot blocked. Dolstall. Lord, man, he's having a game. Pareko. Stone. Shot it right to his teammate. Suzuki hit the post. 3 minutes to go. Icing. We fall down. Post again. I could, man, if I did a game highlight commentary in the style of Chiseled Adonis for these games. Oh, man, Suzuki did hit the post. That was so damn, man. I don't know if the hockey gods want us to win this game. Shot. Blocked away. Man, I have so much I could use for that Pasternak hit where he just got decapitated. Where it looks like the hit that he took made him look like he got decapitated. There's so much I could use. We fall down, the game over Metal Gear screen. Oh shit, move, get out the way. There's so much I could use. Shot wide, there's so much. Come here. Freight train, come here. Man, I could use so much for that. Man. Shot blocked away. Pareko. Oh, no. No, he threw it right to a Czechia player. What are you doing? Genjutsu. 152. Yoink. 2 for your mistakes. I guess it'd be 1, but either way. I guess not. Playing forward. I guess 2 for your mistakes would be a power play in hockey terms, actually. Yeah. Well, that totally actually makes sense. No, you're right. 2 for your mistakes is a power play. 2 for your mistakes. Delayed penalty. Delayed penalty for Canada. They pull the goalie. If Czechia touches it, we go to the power play. Punched. And now we're going to the power play. 1:12 left in the second. We'll have a power play to the, 57 in the third or something like that? Something like that. I don't know. 47? 1947? Something like that? I don't know. 1847? I'm not good at math. Radko Gudas goes to the box. Yeah, take that, you rat. Radko Gudas goes to the box. You rat. You rat. Sit in the box. 2 for your mistakes. 2 for your mistakes. Rat. 2 for your mistakes. What is it? 2 for your mistakes. Roughing. Of course it is. Of course it's roughing. Punk. Of course Radko Gudas gets called for roughing. Douche. Offside. Of course Radko Gudas gets called for roughing. Why wouldn't he? That's exactly what he get called for. Exactly what he got called for. 1:52 left on the power play. Get out! Roughing for 2. 2 for your mistakes! Dump back. 1 for 2 on the power play for Canada. The power play is how they tied the game. Can they do it again to take the lead? I won't complain. Just take the fucking lead. Nice, McDavid. Oh, man. Dude's a man possessed. McDavid does it all. He's trying to do it all himself. McKinnon loses the puck. Dumped away. 26 seconds left on the power play. Binnington dumps it. One last chance before we go to the intermission. McKinnon. 1:06 left on the power play. 15 on the clock. Blocked by Dostal. 8 seconds left on the clock before we go to intermission. Tie game with 2-1, and we're going to the third. 2-2. 20 more minutes. Canada will be on the power play to start the third for under a minute. 45 or 20 more to go. We're going to the 2-2. And we're going to another intermission. 17:30. Thought it was 15 minutes, but I guess that's when they finally get to the locker room. Bro. Get out! Oh, no, either way. We'll be back. We'll review this game once it's over. We'll be back at 5 o'clock. 4:55 for Defense Force versus Philadelphia Union. 45, 20 more. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Mm. 20 more. Can Canada find the win? They've tied the game. It's 2-2. 20 more. We'll take a short break at the end of the intermission. Or we'll talk about the second period. Game's starting to tilt towards Canada. We got 20 more minutes. We'll see what happens. Sit tight, be back. 2-2. We're back at the intermission. How we doing, J Carr? How we doing? It's 2-2 after 2. Canada ties it up on the power play. Celebrini with the first goal. McDavid with the assist. McDavid with 2 points today. Celebrini with 2 points. McKinnon with the second goal. Sedlak and Pasternak for Czechia. Canada's been better in the second. In the second period, the game started to turn to Canada. I think the Czechian legs are starting to die out. I think Czechia's legs are starting to die out. I don't think they played yesterday, Czechia, in the prelim round. They've gave everything to this game. They went off. They tried everything. They pushed and kicked ass. They went 100% in the first period. For the first 10 minutes of the second, they sort of went 100, but their legs are starting to die. And we'll see how the third period goes. But I'd say the first 30 minutes was Czechia. Ever since halfway through the game, it's really been Canada so far. So 10 minutes so far has been Canada. We'll see what happens in the second, the third period, these 20 minutes. So far, it looks to me like it's going to be a 50-50 game that Canada wins in the third period. Where Czechia play better for 50 minutes or 30 minutes, and then Canada play better for 30 minutes. It kind of looks like it's going to be that type of game. Luckily for them, they'd still win with a 50-50 game. Czechia gave up a good fight, though. I got to respect it. They're talking about Canada curling on frickin' Sky Sports. You got to be kidding me, man. Jesus Lord. What do you know? How we doing? But we're getting ready for the third period. $20 more minutes to go. Let's see where this goes. Oh, Messi's back in training for Miami. Well, that's good for their sake. 20 more minutes. Let's see. How we doing, Henry? How we doing? 20 more minutes. We're 40 minutes through the game. We'll review it once it's over. And then 20 more minutes left in this hockey game. We'll review it once it's over. But it's tied 2-2. Canada's building into this game. Starting to flip the game to the other side of the ice. Damn. Second, here comes the third period. Radko Gudas still in the penalty box. Canada starts the third period on the power play. Can Canada find a way to score, to take the lead? McKinnon to take the draw against David Kampf. Canada wins the draw. Nope, Czechia gets it. Why does it feel like the draw is not as tight as it is in the NHL? I swear. Some of these freaking draws, face-offs, have just not been as tight as they are in the NHL. It's weird. 30 seconds to go left in the power play. 1943 of the third period. And I think the ref just got hit with a puck. The ref just got hit with a puck. Oof. What part of the game is this? Damn. The Anaheim Angels will not televise any of their spring training games. That's just sad. Sad. Oh, sorry, man. I hope you're doing okay. I hope it's playing forward. I hope it's not something that bad. I pray that it's not something that bad, but I'm praying. I'll pray for y'all. I'll pray for y'all no matter what. Damn, I hate to hear that. Playing forward. End of the penalty. Mitch Marner has the puck. 19:02 left in the third. Of course, overtime can be possible. I think even during the group stage it was. Did any of them go to overtime? Either way. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Yeah, you're right. Oh, there we go. But I understand that completely, man. I understand it. Face off at the center ice. Still praying for you, though. (2-2), 18:37. Let's look at the Olympic scores because blocked away. Ooh. Here comes Czechia. Ooh, what a save by Bennington, but really I think Canada could have went for that at the wall, but either way. 18-12. Are the U.S. women's hockey team any good? The U.S. women's hockey team is the best hockey team in the tournament. Player hurt for Czechia. Damn. So, yeah, chicken pox as a kid, didn't you? But, damn, that sucks. I've heard shingles are a bitch. So I've heard. I never got chicken pox, so I don't think I'll get them, but maybe there's another way you can get them. I don't know. When you're older, I don't know. I think chicken pox is the only one. Shot blocked away. Harley. Oh, no. He almost lost the puck there. But the U.S. women's hockey team is the best women's team in the world. Hagel got pulled down. Let's see who the penalty's on, but it look like somebody's going to the power play. Are you telling me Czechia's going to the power play? I don't know. I don't think he got... I mean, it was a high stick, but he didn't... Either way. Yeah, no overtime. No overtime. That's possibly... I guess they're reviewing it. No overtimes so far. Oh, there was. Switzerland and Czechia was an overtime game. Where Switzerland won in overtime. 149 into overtime. Only one overtime so far. Drop puck. Oh, Switzerland's leading Finland 1-0. Blocked away. Oh, well, there you go. Most likely the winner of this, if Canada wins this game, most likely Canada's going to play Switzerland or Finland. And right now, Switzerland leads Finland. Huh? That's shocking. Either way. That's shocking. Damn. Chickenpox at 50? Shit. 1650. It's got to be before the frickin' vaccine. 1637. Binnington rings it around. Good steal, Canada. Dump for Czechia. The Curse of the Four Nations. 1628. Well, at least USA, Sweden, they're both Four Nations teams. Face-off, Suzuki to take, and Canada does not win the draw. Czechia wins the draw. I'd like to see the numbers of face-off wins. I really would. I feel like Czechia's won a lot of face-offs. More than you would expect. Icing. More than you would expect. Feels like they've scored more. Either way. It's the full-on schedule. Okay. I cannot believe. Finland, Switzerland. Switzerland leads. Riot scored. And he also got a penalty. Okay. I mean, Switzerland, Canada, I mean, I think that's a very easy. Let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's not put the cart before the horse, but I really believe if Canada plays Switzerland, I think Canada wins that one easily. I do. Probably easier than playing Sweden. Or Finland, my bad. Far goes behind for Dolstall. Picked up by Kampf. Czechia, 16 minutes to go. Canada has the puck. Dolstall loses it. Canada gets it at the wall. And they lose it. Finland down 2-0. Damn. Even worse. I don't know. Actually, I still think Canada's way better than Switzerland. Canada's not going to have another shitty game or another close game to anybody but the U.S. After this. No, they're not. No, they're not. There's no way. Like, Finland, I could see it anyway, but, like, Switzerland, though? Marner's quiet today. He always is. Marner always is. He always is. Like, is this new? Marner always plays games like this. Although the Swiss give Canada a much harder time. Of course, Marner is quiet. It's an elimination game. Fair enough, but I just think this Canada team's too loaded for the Swiss to really give Canada a hard time. Truly a hard time. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. It's the semifinals for a reason. And they're beating Finland for a reason. Finland's been crappy, though, at this tournament, though, comparatively to who you think they are. No. No. I'll never sell my soul for $1. Do you think Matthews chokes today? I don't know, man. I don't know. I will never sell my soul for $1. Even though I deserve to get paid, I'll never sell my soul for $1. Whether I should or not is a different question, but I will not sell my soul for $1. Shot save. I deserve to get paid, but I want to earn my money, not sell my soul for it. Shot blocked away. If I wanted to sell my soul for money, I'll become a Chippendales dancer. How about that? So, playing forward. And Czechia, puck, shot, wide. Blocked off. Palat with a shot. TV timeout. It is 13:07, 2-2. Third period. Waiting for the next part of the game. Can Canada find a way to win the game? Kirk Cousins might go back to the Vikings. Oh, Gretzky's at the game. Face off won by Czechia. Dumps it in behind the net. Shot blocked away. Czechia still has it. Ronek. Taves. Gets it clear. Canada. Dumps it. No icing. Canada has it. Harley. Finding no room. 12:37. Almost 50 minutes through the game. Save. Binnington goes wide. Shot blocked. Canada picks it. Marner still stays on his feet. I cannot believe it. And he loses the puck. God! I can't stand him. Que cazzo! Mitch Marner, the same old Mitch Marner we're used to seeing. Celebrini. McDavid. Celebrini. Dumped behind the net. Celebrini. Does not. He tried. 11:52. Palat. Shot blocked. Referee jumped on the boards. 11:34. Tied 2-2. dumped, and that'll be icing by Canada, 11-27. Elimination games or playoff games, Marner doing his usual thing. I mean, he was bad against France, too. I mean, let's not forget about that. He was bad against France, too. Sanheim. Puck at the wall. Canada dumps it. But everybody went into the puck battle, so they can't get to the puck. Like, that was smart. Smart. 11 minutes to go. 49 minutes down. 11 to go. Canada trying to get the lead in this game. First period was Czechia. Second period was more Canada. Wide, past the post. This one, I can't fucking tell. Shot. Wide. Did not go in. Canada. I think it's 50-50. I think Czechia is doing pretty damn well, all things considered. Like, they're not dead yet. Flips it through. Hagel. Shot. Oh, no. Shot. Wide. Czechia's not giving up. Canada's out shooting Czechia 32-17, but at the wall, Natchez shot, and it goes behind, and face off. Bitcoin's good. I like Bitcoin. 2-2, 11-27 TV timeout. I own Bitcoin, some. I own some Bitcoin. I'm not Satoshi. Damn. Kind of saw that coming. I have stake in Bitcoin. Yeah, let's put it like that. Yeah. Not too much, but price dropped a lot. 120K to 67K. Great time to buy. Yeah, true. If you like Monster Energy, they aren't paying me for this. Try the Lando flavor. It's amazing. Yeah. Try the Lando flavor. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's good. I only got 4 hours of sleep, and we found them, so might as well drink it today. This would be the time to do it. 9:43. Let's go, Lando. Lando is okay. Either way. 27. Canada. McDavid. McKinnon, McDavid. They go wide. Canada gets to the wall. Behind the net. McDavid shot. Saved by Dostal. 9:08 to go. 2-2. Canada out shooting Czechia. If Canada wins, we'll be live on Friday morning or afternoon, depending on when they play their game. If not, then no, I'm only going to do the Toronto video. Why don't I see promo for the World Cup? I have not even seen the Panini sticker book. It doesn't seem like it's getting hyped enough, you know? I don't know. Binnington sends it to Sanheim. Here comes Canada. Down center ice. Tom Wilson hands it off to Parayko. Yeah, that was gonna end. That was gonna end well. Tom Wilson. Andre Kasha. Marchand. I wouldn't put out the freaking goons out right now, but okay, do you, John Cooper? Do you? I wouldn't put the goons out right now, but do you, John Cooper? Well, I can't call him an idiot. I can't call him an idiot. Shot! Save! It goes wide and Canada picks it up. Oh! That's not a trip. Suzuki. Good job. Suzuki dumps it. Shot blocked. And the Czechs get it back. Natchez. Shot. Goal! Jordan Binnington gets beat by Andre Palat. It's 3-2 Czechia with 7:42 to go. Jordan Binnington allows a goal with 7:42 to go. Oh no, not again. Harley's shot is blocked. Natchez plays it to Palat, and Palat beats Binnington. And Canada has 7 minutes and 42 seconds to tie the game. If not, they're eliminated from the Olympics. And they're out shooting Czechia, and they still are losing. Hurdle loses the face-off. Palat, Natchez, and Hurdle with the assists. It's going to get tight. Canada's got to find a way. Might have to come down to the empty net. McDavid. Theodore. Celebrini. Not the best place to shoot. McKinnon. Shot saved. Dostal. It goes wide. 7-12. Celebrini back on. Shot saved by Dostal. Spins around. Here comes Canada. It's 12:18 left. 12:18 through the period. 2-3. Canada has 6 minutes to tie the game. I don't know about win it. Let's just tie it first. Let's just tie the damn thing first before you win it. Crawl before we walk. Canada picks it. Nope, Czechia has it. Oh my God, I can't believe. I think I'm not happy with this at all. And there's an offside. This is not good, man. It's not good. What a shot by Palat. Wow. Shot blocked away. Wow. I cannot believe what I'm watching, man. I cannot believe. And that'll be icing, 5:56. Wow, I cannot believe what I'm watching. Marner! No! Why is he out there? No, I can't do this shit no more. Mitch Marner is out there doing dumb shit. The fuck? Covered for an offensive zone face-off. Marner should never wear a Canada jersey ever again, and he should never wear a Leafs jersey ever again. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. If Mitch Marner wears a jersey with a maple leaf on the front, I don't care if it's blue and white or red and white or red and black. Never again. Never again. Never again. Fuck all the way off. Fuck all the way off, Mitch Marner. Fuck all the way off. Keep your ass in Vegas, you fucking punk. We're screwed, man. 5:38. Canada's got 5:38 to tie the game. Fuck. I'm going to hate watch the USA. If this, dude, at this point, I might just hate watch the USA if Canada doesn't win here. I do not need the USA to win a gold if Canada can't win a gold. Fuck off. I'd rather Czechia win the gold. Shit, if you're going to do this to us, you might as well. Canada has scored a goal in every period, though. That is the good news. Face off for Canada. It might have to come down to the empty net. Canada's playing like garbage, that's why. Who would have thought Canada's women's team is going to get bodied twice in one tournament by the USA, and they still were less embarrassed than the Canadian men who are loaded? How does that make any sense? Never thought I would hate Czechia more than any other hockey nation. Well, no, I hate the USA, but Czechia is a close second at this point. Jaromir Jagr's got to be fucking pissed, though. Let's be real. Jaromir Jagr could only wish about Czechia being this good. He could only wish Czechia was this good when he played for him. And look at him now. Is Sheldon Keefe coaching this Canada team? Because this feels fucking familiar. Blocked. Jesus. I feel like whenever I cover a hockey game, my fucking team chokes. Wow. This is the life of a Leafs fan. Even when you think you're about to be happy, you still aren't happy. Che cazzo. Nobody asked for that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 420. Okay. I'm down. I'm down. And I just found out if you have a great-grandparent or a great-great-grandparent that has Canadian blood, you can get Canadian citizenship. So I might have to do what my uncle did. Look at Ancestry DNA to see if I have any Canadian far back relatives in my family tree. I might have to do that. Shit, I'm not complaining about that at all. I know my parents aren't. I know my Nana and Pop aren't, but, or weren't. Yes, what happened? Did we just score and I missed it? Are you kidding me? No way. Damn Fire TV. Now you suck, don't you? Not the LAFC game, but now you freaking drop. Of course you do. Canada scored, I guess. Goal for Canada. Tie game. Tie game. I didn't even get to see the fucking thing. Fuck you, Fire TV. Fuck you, Fire TV. Is it 3-3? Fuck you, Fire TV. You cacats. I need to see the goal. And it puts on ridiculousness. Are you bleeping kidding me? Nobody cares, Rob Deerdeck. There you go. Suzuki just tied it. Let's go. Suzuki, Taves, and Jarvis makes it 3-3. I need to see the goal. Suzuki, let's go, Rory. Your boy just tied it. Here comes Rory Glaze. Hey, if a Jet did it, you do the same. Suzuki, oh, through the legs. Through the legs of Dostal. Let's go. Suzuki stepped up. Hey, Marner, it's your turn, motherfucker. Through the legs, Captain Suzuki. I don't care who does it. I just need somebody to do it. Taves and Jarvis behind the net. I swear to God, if you allow a fourth goal. Taves and Jarvis for the assist, 16:33. Suzuki puts it through the legs. There you go. Wide. Bennington covers, 2:23. At least we're going to overtime as it stands. Oh, sauce. Sauce, sauce, sauce. Yeah. What a shot by Suzuki. Rory, where are you? Your guy scored. Maybe save Canada's ass. I agree. I agree. Shot, block. No, no, no. Get the damn thing out. Get the damn thing out. Forget all that. Just get it out. Dumped. Horvat. If Canada won this in 60 minutes, I'd be shocked. But, you know, whatever. Czechia wants this damn thing. No question. Marner. Woo! Well, last time a North American team won was 2014? You kidding me? 2014? I don't think Canada won in Pyeongchang. I don't think the U.S. did either. No, the U.S. didn't. They didn't win since Lake Placid, so. Playing forward, at least men's hockey. Shot blocked away. Oh, Dostal's down. Dostal's down. Natchez. Good steal. blocked away. Flip behind. McKinnon. Dumped. Cleared. McDavid. 1:18 to go. Take. Oh, shit. Natchez. Saved by Bennington. Woo. 10 minutes at 3-on-3 in overtime. Okay. I thought Natchez was going to put us away. Bennington. We only needed one. We only needed one. Men's hockey, Russia won in 2018, and Finland won in 2022. So 2014 was the last time a North American team won. The last time there were NHLers till this year, funnily enough, and that was Canada. Playing forward. Blocked. So it's 10 minutes of 3-on-3. I wonder who that favors. I really do, actually. Shot! Blocked! Good back check. Actually killed that breakaway. Simic. 49 seconds. Steal. Suzuki. 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 Michigan. No! I thought that was the moment. 37 seconds. 10 minutes of 3-on-3 ahead if Canada can't score. Stone. Mark Stone. Mark Stone has the puck. Dumps it. 24 seconds. Canada, can they win before overtime? Makar. Makar with a shot. 15 seconds. Will it be a last minute, last second at the death winner, or will we go to overtime? 6 seconds behind the net. Takes a hit, and we're going to overtime. 3-on-3. One goal, and the game is over. 3-3. We're going to overtime. It's 10 minutes of 3-on-3. The winner goes to the semis. The loser's going home. 10 minutes of 3-on-3. Quick break and we'll be back. We're back for overtime. 10 minutes of 3-on-3 hockey. The winner goes to the semis. The loser goes home and plays NHL games in 5, 6, 7 days? Whoo, boy. 3-on-3 hockey with the goalies, 3 skaters, 4 on the ice. 3-on-3 hockey, 3-3 tie. 1 goal wins. Next goal wins. Next goal wins. Can Canada find a way? 39 shots of 23, and Canada's only tied. Power play percentage? Okay, no. Somebody tell me the damn face-offs. It feels to me like frickin' Czechia's won almost like a lot of face-offs. I'm dressed up like Mounties. And 3-on-3 hockey. And McKinnon. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 10 minutes of 3-on-3 hockey. Next goal wins. Shot wide. Binnington. He didn't really save it, but okay. Makar. 9:40. Yeah, I'm not sitting down. My heart's pounding. The Monster Energy probably didn't help. McKinnon. Why are you backwards? Why are you skating backwards? McDavid. Taves. Plays it to McKinnon. I wonder if it's another 10 minutes or over. Shot blocked. I wonder if it's another 10 minutes or shootout. Good poke check. Shot. Saved by Binnington. No, it's overtime. The next goal whoever gets scored on is eliminated. But for now, we still play. 8:46. I wonder. In through, shot, goal! Mitch Marner sends Canada to the semifinals. Oh my God. Marner. Well, shit. He came through. I can't believe it. He actually came through an elimination game. I'm not mad about it, though. Mitch Marner. Why does he always do this? Come on, man. Mitch Marner wins the game. Probably the happiest that guy's ever made me happy. That's probably the happiest that guy's ever made me. You know, good for him. We're going to the semis. Come on. Mitch Marner, you're the hero. For one day in your pathetic life, you're a hero. 4-3 Canada. Okay, I don't know about pathetic, but that's harsh. I don't know. That was kind of harsh. But either way, Mitch Marner's the hero. For the first time in his life, he's a hero instead of a zero. Is that better? Mitch Marner took it himself and just said, fuck it, top bins. You love to see it. Hey, you know what? If you could have done that with the Leafs, I'd like you more, bastard. Yeah, I have an axe to grind. What do you mean? Switzerland leads 2-0, 13-21 in the second. If Switzerland wins, we would play them, right? I think we play either Finland or Switzerland. Oh, look, a Jet scored. Nino scored for Switzerland, by the way, Dillon, just so you know. Mitch Marner with the goal. Celebrini and Harley with the assists. That's what I'm talking about. 122. 4-3 Canada. We've won the game. We're going to the semis. I'll be live for the semifinals. Review for the game. You know what? All credit to Czechia. Good game. I agree. Wow. Came through. He waited for the right moment. Oh, you bet it. Well, thank you, I guess. Can we never play Czechia again at any level? Please, God. I don't know if I could do this again. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I could do this again. No bias. Probably. I hope so, now that we're through. Switzerland leading, and very likely Canada will play Switzerland. I don't want to see Canada play Czechia ever again. I'm tired of this shit. No. I'm tired of this shit. At least we won for once. Dear God. At least we won for once. God. Then Sweden, USA will either get 9:40 or 2:10. And then 7:30 in the morning for the final. And that means Canada have advanced. And if Sweden wins, we will play Sweden. That's still a possibility. But for now, it's the winner of Finland, Switzerland against Canada. If USA wins, they'll play Slovakia. If it's Sweden, we play Sweden. Slovakia will play Finland, Switzerland. Got to give him that. Hey, you know what? When he's locked in, he's locked in. When he's not, he's not. But he did it. You know, he did it. I can't get too mad about it. Was he shaky? Yeah, but you know what? So be it, right? So be it. We'll review. We'll be back within the hour for the review of this game. Wow. 4-3 Canada. Mitch Marner's the hero instead of the 0. Is this upside down world? Okay. All right. Wow. Wow. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send stats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Hit that hype button. Put this in playlist. Share friends and family. All that great stuff. Join button, of course. I will see you within the hour for the review of this game. And then I'll see you at 4:55 for Defense Force Philly in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. We'll have a break at 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And we'll be back for Vancouver versus Cartagenas. And we'll review Vancouver Cartagenas. And then, of course, tomorrow we'll be live for LA Galaxy Sport in San Miguelito and review that game as well. So 2 more lives, 1 more review today, and then 1 live, 1 review tomorrow. And then Friday we'll be back for the semifinals of this tournament, whoever they play and whenever they play. For Canada, we'll be back. We keep going, boys. We keep going. Mitch Marner, you're the hero for once in your life. Good job. I'll see you later. I'm running. I'm out. Peace. See ya.